Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to install some new handlebars for my Harley 48. I have some stock ones on right here, but I bought the window bars by TC Bros. If you watched my previous video, I also did a handlebar install, and they were the Biltwell handlebars. They were 8 inches, and you should watch that video if you haven't yet, because I'm going to do the same thing as that video. And I'm going to install it the same way, but the difference is my previous bars on my 883, they were 8 inches, and this time I got 6 inches. And I want to say I really love the 8-inch bars, but I wanted a different style, and they only had 6 inches for this, so I just stuck with a 6-inch, and we're gonna see how it is. But they are 1-inch bars, and with 8 inches my cables worked, they reach perfectly still. And all I had to do was just release this down here to give it some slack. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the full install, and then I'll get back to it and show you how it looks like. I'm not going to show exactly how I do it, but I will give you some tips on how I'm going to do it. Oh, also I got some Avon grips this time. Last time I got Biltwell Handlebar Grips. I went with Avon this time. I hear they're really good. These are a little bit slimmer. My other ones, they were kind of bulky. And also I have the Screen Mend, same thing as the previous bars. It helps it grip onto the bars better up here. So by using the Screen Mend, it will help it grip on more. And I showed this in the previous video. I got this at Home Depot. So this thing is, you just heat it up, and it'll stick to the bars like that, and it gives it some grip when you install it. So that's all I'm gonna do. Same thing with the grips here. I'm gonna spray some hairspray in there. I could use Gorilla Glue or whatever, but I'm gonna spray it onto the bars, help it grip on. Only for the left side though. On the right side I don't do that because that is the throttle, so I only do it on the clutch lever side. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna skip to the end and show you how they look like installed, just like before, and then I'll talk about any issues that I have. Here we go.
2,000 years later.
Here it is. The handlebars are done. TC Bros window bars. They are 1 inch thick, 6 inches in height. And I'll give you a walk around of it. And then I'm also going to talk about any issues I had installing it, how it went, and any tips that I can give you guys. But yeah, they look pretty good. 6 inches. I would have loved 8 inch, but they didn't have this in 8 inch size. But yeah, see? Sitting on it will look like that. Has a good reach. I'll show you some riding videos too after this. Alright, so I'm going to talk about how I install these bars. I'm going to try to make it really quick. I unbolted the housing here with Torx screws right here. You got to use the right one. Don't use Allen for these, and don't use Torx for these. You got to use the right one. These are Allen bits right here. I took these off at the end. I did the housing here first on the control. I took those out, and then I took this side out. And when I took it off, I left on this whole thing here. I didn't take apart anything. I just took off this whole housing, slipped them out, and kept the mirrors and everything on. It makes it easier. And then what I also did was I went down here and I adjusted my clutch cable here. I just loosened them all the way up because you need a lot of slack. And you don't want to keep it tight. So I loosened them all the way up, made this really loose, took that off. And then I went to this side, took all that off. Same thing, left the mirrors, left all this on. I made sure to not flip this upside down so it won't have bubbles in my brake fluid. So I put that on the tank here with a rag. I just put it right side up and it sticks on there. So I took all those off. I slipped on the control on this side. To put on this, I had to use hairspray. I spray hairspray into the tube, slip them on, and give it a day. It'll stick really tight. Look at this, it's really tight. And then put the housing back on here, tighten them up. Remember, and use Torx on these. Different sizes too. Over here, same thing. I slipped this on, and this is a little bit easier. No hairspray. It's you gotta use this throttle here. You just gotta make sure everything goes into this housing correctly. And when you take this off, same thing. I loosened up the throttle cable right here. On these sides, loosened both up. I have the dual cables. Sportster right here. I also loosened this up right here. This is the manual cruise control. Loosen that all the way up, and then put that back on, tighten them up. Inside here with the cables, it has 2 little kind of like golden metal balls that sticks onto the cables. Make sure you don't lose them, they'll fall out, so be careful of that. Put that on, tighten this up, readjusted it. Same thing over here, readjusted that. And like I said, I kept all this stuff on, readjust the mirrors. Look at the position, how I have the mirrors here, how this goes through like that, because it was kind of difficult. If you're gonna, this was the best way for me to get this to fit. And then also these bars here, you know, they are dimpled. Can't show right now, but these bars are dimpled, and that's what you'll need for the Sportster model for this control housing to go into. And then this left side right here, I'm going to talk about how I got the bars in here. These bars are, you know, smooth, they're not knurled, and I'll show you my old knurl bars right here. This is what I mean by knurled, and so that it helps it grip onto the bike here with the handlebars. So how I got around that was I used screen mend. The screen mend I found at Home Depot. You can buy at any hardware store. And what you do is you wrap it around the handlebar, and it makes it look like it's knurled. You know, it gives it that rough attachment to it. And then I just use a lighter, and then you heat treat it, and it sticks onto the handlebars, and it makes it like knurled, you know. And so that's how I got these on. This is how it looks like right now. See, it's black. It blends in pretty well, but you look closely, you'll see it. But yeah, it hangs on really good here. I've done that with my old bars, and now I did it with this, and it sticks on very well. So that's how it looks like right here. That's the position that I got it at. So I'll show you some riding video how this looks like. Here are the bars. This is what it looks like. It looks really nice on the bike. Give you a look around it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head out with some friends. We're doing a group ride. And I'll head on the freeway, I'll test it out, ride around. I'll show you how it looks like too when I sit on it. And yeah, do a simple little ride, test it out, show you how it is, and I'll talk about how it feels. I don't know if I look more hunched over or what. Or kind of straight?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I feel all this wind pushing me right now. It sucks. And I think I like my old seat more. Yeah, these are kind of slippery. So like, I am waiting to like maybe it'll dull down a little bit and it'll grip on. But my other one held in really good. You know, I bet I would have been fine with 10-inch, I think. Maybe I should just went 10-inch bars. I like something so important with bars, I just want good quality. I don't want it to break or anything. Or yeah, I think that was the issue. Like, I knew 6-inch would fit and I wouldn't have to mess with cables.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's a company that sells the whole kit for like $250.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm going with later.
Yeah, maybe later on when I feel like it's time to upgrade my cables, then I'll do it. Oh, cops here. Oh, is that Dodger? I think that's Dodger.
Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Albert, nice to meet you. Albert. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Johnny. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Amanda. Nice to meet you.
Hi, boss.
Hey. Dodgy. Nice to meet you. Johnny.
Johnny?
Wait, how tall are you, Albert? Huh? How tall are you?
6.
6 feet? Alright, look.
You can't tell this marvelous picture is
6 feet tall. That's how it looks like. Too small a lot. You look tiny in it.
Put your feet up. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Like butter.
Butter. Coffee and butter.
On him it's small.
I know. I'm the right size for it.
So with this bike, I definitely need more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need forwards on those. I feel good on it.
What would you do? Huh?
Let's do this. Lead the way, Ramster. Let's go! Car show.
Oh, check out that Lambo.
He's got his hat right here.
Where's that?
Yeah, I'm the loudest. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We hear you. Oh man, rumbling. Sounds good.
Man, I'm like, fuck, man, I thought I was going to
You gotta make an entrance.
100 though.
Woo! Muddy don't roll. I just fall and ram.
Follow the green. Follow the girl on the green.
Oh yeah. It's all over.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I don't know. What are
We're
we
leaving now. No,
doing? Yeah, let's go over there.
hey, look, there's this little cute little fucking truck that's
Yeah.
for mini bikes.
There we go. Car.
Take it there.
I have no idea.
I think we're good here, right? Because it's shady.
Yeah. Yeah.